Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. Today, me and Suzie are going to take you through a 10-minute yoga practice. So let's go, Suzie.
Yeah, thanks. Well, thanks everyone for having me here. So just bring yourself to a comfortable position. I really like to start yoga this way, just to bring yourself into the present moment. So whatever you've been doing, whether it's you're practicing this in the morning or in the evening after a busy day, just letting all of that drop away, maybe closing your eyes and just feeling your sit bones down on the mat. Start to get a feel of how your hips are, your legs, and your connection with the earth here. Starting to soften your belly and allow your breath to be a full belly breath. So often we're just breathing up into the top part of our chest. So let's just take that breath a little bit deeper, not forcefully, just guiding it. So let's just take 2 long deep breaths before we start to move. Just noticing whatever is there. Trying to extend your exhalation, your out breath, for as long as you can. Nice long out breath. This is a great way to calm your mind. Great, we're going to move into table pose now. So bring yourself to all fours. And just make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. So we're going to take cat-cow. Now just move however you need to with your own spine. But as you inhale, I want you to allow your belly button to fall towards the mat. Your chin comes up, shoulders back. And as you exhale, you round. Really press through the hands into the shoulders, as though you're pressing your shoulders to the sky. Inhale, open, allowing your heart to shine open. Exhale, rounding. Let your shoulders lead, your belly button pressing towards your spine. Good. Inhale, opening. And go with your own breath. If you fall out of place with mine, you might have a shallower or longer breath. Just one more full cat-cow. Breathing in, really feel like you're opening. And exhale, closing, chin to chest. Good. Inhale, come back to your table pose. So from here we're just going to cross the knees over and come to a comfortable seated position. So find your comfortable position. We're going to take a little twist here. So bring your hands onto your knees or hanging over your knees to start with, and just find a long spine. So from here we're going to keep our arms long and twist to the right. So you're twisting round, use your left hand on the outside of your knee. Good, and then take it to the other side. So you're just starting to warm up the spine. We're going to take a deeper twist next. Inhale here, breathing into the back of your body. Exhale, come back to the center, and then extend the legs. So now for a bit of a deeper twist. Bring your right knee over your left knee and place the foot on the floor. So you want the knee facing up and be nice and tall here. So you really want to be sitting right on the tip of your sit bones. We're going to hug it round to the right. So hugging your knee. And like Arran's doing, you can use your tricep or your elbow to give you a little bit more leverage so you can start to look around behind you. Spinal twists are amazing for your spine. Really, really great, especially if you're doing a lot of heavy lifting. This really stretches out wherever you need it. So just notice where you feel the twist. I know we stayed here for a few breaths. Good, and on your next exhale, just bring it back to the front. So breathe it out, come back to the front, release your legs. So actually we're going to bring that leg back in. So we're going to stay on this one side for this, so you can feel the magic. So bring that leg, relax that leg down. Now if your knee doesn't go down, don't worry about that. So for a lot of people they'll be up here. Everybody's bodies are different. Just wherever you are, let that leg be soft. We're going to face the left toes and just bring your torso to face those toes. So maybe you have your hands on the either side, nice and even. Yeah, lovely. And we're just going to lean slightly into this leg. So the priority here is a hamstring stretch. So if you're feeling that in your lower back a lot, then just bring it back a little bit. We're not trying to really, really push into our spine. We don't want to round our lower back too much. So you stay nice and lifted and just allowing yourself maybe to lean in a little bit more. Feel where you're stretching here. Keep breathing. So we give our hamstrings a little bit longer to stretch, because who hasn't got tight hamstrings, eh? Good, just one more breath. Keep breathing, nice full breaths. Imagine that your breath is kind of helping you relax. So if we have a really shallow, sharp breath, we're not able to relax. So just try and keep it long. Good, inhale back up. And let's go to the other side. So extend that leg. And bring the left knee up this time. Cross it over. And we'll take the twist the other way. So we're twisting round, hugging your knee to start with. You might stay here, or you might bring this elbow onto the outside of your knee. Keep your back shoulder nice and broad. We're trying to turn our whole upper body around, really to twist out all along the spine. One more breath. Good, as you exhale, just breathe it out and come back to the front. And let's take that leg down flat now. So your left foot comes to the thigh, and it can be anywhere. Remember that the knee is lifted, it might be high, it might be low, it doesn't matter. Everybody's different. You can even have really open hips and not take your knee down. So now facing those toes, nice and long. Use your hands on the outside. Good, yeah, so just placing your hands down so that you can see how even you are here. So we want to have our torso kind of guiding evenly over that leg. Just allowing yourself to come down. And remember that you're not worried about where you're coming to, so you might be all the way up here. And if you're getting a hamstring stretch, magic, that's where we want to be. So just listen to your body. Good, one more breath. So take one full inhale. Remember, nice and long. Breathe it out. Let the tension go with the out breath. Good, inhale up. And just, now we're going to bring the feet together. So bring yourself into butterfly. Now your butterfly might be with your feet further out. Wherever you are, we're just trying to feel the openness here in the groin, the inner thighs. And again, sit tall on your sit bones. So if you're really feeling like you're leaning over, then just come back a little bit. You can even just hold your knees. Good, just breathe it out. Just one more breath. Good, as you inhale, come up. So we're going to bring the knees together and we're going to roll onto our back now. So just shuffle yourself down the mat, roll onto your back, and we're going to take our supine pigeon. So for this pose, have your knees bent and your feet on the floor. Lovely. So this is a really lovely version of pigeon that you can do especially if you've got a really tight back. So bring your right ankle onto your left knee. So from here, you're threading your hands behind your thigh and bringing your left knee towards you. Yeah, lovely. So if you can, relax back down, otherwise you're staying here. But we're just focusing on the stretch in the right hip. So this, again, as I said, a really nice way to do pigeon, especially if your back is a little bit sore or you're really wanting a bit more of a passive way to do pigeon and stretch out your hips. But this is really a real magical pose for hip stretching. So you just guide your knee, your left knee towards you more and more as you need it. Keep your right foot flexed. Take your attention to your hip. Just notice what's there. Maybe you need to stay a little longer. There's always the option to pause the video and stay in a pose for longer if you need it. And then let's release that leg down. Switch legs so both feet come to the floor. And let's take the other side. So left ankle onto the right knee now. Threading the hands behind the thigh or in front of the knee. So last pose, make it count. Can really help to just close your eyes down. Take your attention to your hip. So for me, this pose is an absolute must in my regular practice. Pigeon or supine pigeon like this. Really, really opens the hips, keeps them mobile. We want nice mobility, especially around our pelvis. Remember to deep breathe, so one more long breath. And then release. So, magical time for Shavasana now. Just release yourself all the way down. We're just going to take a moment here just to let go. So, stretch out. Allow your palms to face the sky, feet to fall to the side. Just try and really let go. Taking one more full long breath all the way down into your belly. And making sure you breathe all the way out. So let your belly fall and relax. And gently bringing your knees into chest. So one by one, give yourself a big hug. And then rolling yourself up. Lovely. Find a comfortable position. Bring your hands to heart center. Pressing your knuckles into your heart center. And just gently blinking open your eyes. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Suzie, for taking us through that beautiful 10-minute yoga session. And guys, like, comment and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next in this yoga series. And have an amazing day.
Yeah, thank you.